Wow, good evening. Welcome back to my channel. I saw this video on the social media and I was marveled. In fact, this is a video that every home, whether you are Igbo, Hausa, Yoruba, Benin, wheresoever you are from, I recommend this video for every family here in Nigeria.
Papa, our hen challenge you go. And what's about it? John Carrere on no more homo. So what challenge you go share? Kedo to glam, mommy, she will meet ye. Maka, and the friend to go na Nigeria near Kushe, and Dochana ha like Ilundi. On Docha Conde again in the Chinese. In the Chinese, and ha like Ilundoji, so more quota kanye jogoya. Kebanye oto gola mommy shwe miti kegwato nanye kanye maratono makando friend to go halile ne kuchashe ndo ochandu Chinese like mommy and I have like induka.
Did you learn anything from the video I just showed you guys? What can you tell me that you learned from that video? Okay, I want you guys to come closer and look closer to this video that I presented to you tonight. The children that you are seeing here, look at them. They look like Chinese people or they look like Chinese kids. But unfortunately, they are not Chinese. They are Nigerians. Their dad is from, I think, from Anambra State or Imo. Why their mom is a Chinese woman from China. But to my greatest surprise, they all speak Igbo very well. In fact, they speak Igbo more than those that are here in Nigeria, more than those that their parents are all Igbo. I feel ashamed when I watched this video to the end. Okay, let me allow you guys to watch the video. At the end, we are going to analyze it together.
Papa, our hen challenge you go. And what's about it? John Carrere on no more homo. So what challenge you go share? Kedo to glam, mommy, she will meet ye. Maka ndo friend to go na Nigeria near Kushe, ndo achana ha like Ilundi. On Docha Conde again in the Chinese. In the Chinese, and ha like Ilundoji, so more quota kanye jogoya. Kebanye oto gola mommy shwe miti kegwato nanye kanye maratono makando friend to go halile ne kuchashe ndo ochandu Chinese like mommy and I have like induka. Ndoji so achom ejogo she ekowatoro nanye kanye notoron. Okay, nke na aju mechore ilu onye Chinese. Mba. I just naju. Okay, just naju. Okay. Otekwela aka since. Ada tochukwu ngwa ahia ajuju emela o chekene na otekwela aka ngwopụ ha ichorikwu. Otela aka nchore ijugola mommy mana echete ohumu iju no. Oshibu chefo. Oshi kam ntolito obere ma ajuju no. Kita anyị etole kita anyị na-ajụjụ ya ekwukwala ka anyị kapere mpe. Okay, ihe na-ekwu na itola agwa kwesị na ada tochukwu. When ada is talking, nobody should talk. Okay, ajụjụ na Amaka Anthony.
Mo owen ma wụrụ the interpreter.
Interpreter.
Mba, mmele interpret la bekee maka ụfọdụ ndị fans anyị masha ahụ ndọcha ha dị nwa ọta ihe nlekwu. So let me explain, translate what my sister said from Igbo to English. So my sister was asking my dad that she want to ask about how my dad married my mom, and she know that Chinese people don't like marrying black people. So Ogo is then asking my dad that she wants to know more about it. That's how was it possible that Chinese person married my dad, because my dad is a black, that she thought Chinese people don't like marrying black people. So she said that she wants to hear more of this from my dad. And Maria, on the other hand, she said that this one, it had been a long time since my dad talked about this one. And when he was talking about this one, he didn't talk much. So my dad used to say that time that when you people grow up a little bit, he's going to explain everything. So now that Maria is saying, now that we have already grown up, we are grown-ups, at least we can now understand, we are now big enough we are now big enough to know how it happened. So my dad today is going to explain how he married my mom.
Okay, ajụjụ no agbagotekwara ihe ahụ ajụ ụmụaka. It's not a small question. Mma asadisa ajụ, but na unu ga-enyetu m obere oge. Lekwana ya ajụ maka ya ebe a. this is the person they are asking about. Can you get one in Chinese? I hope you understand what they are saying.
Yeah.
They want to know how I get you, how you accept me.
There is one common thing I have come to notice about most of us parents here in Nigeria. We do practice what I call breaching syndrome. Everybody wants their kids to be speaking English and our local dialects, our Igbo language, Benin language, Yoruba language, and Hausa language all are dying every blessed day. You want to communicate with your kids and you are speaking English. Maybe it is something you don't want the other person to hear and you are saying it in English language. To be honest with you guys, I am not exempted from this mess. Oh yes, I am not exempted at all. Remember that I told you guys from the onset that I feel ashamed because my own kids cannot even speak Igbo like these kids that you are seeing here. Yes, me and my wife are from the same place, but our kids cannot even speak Igbo. And we are based here in Nigeria, yet we can't communicate in Igbo language with those kids at all. Just take a good look at this family. The dad is from Nigeria, the mom is from China, and they are based in abroad. But look at their kids, communicating well with their dad in Igbo language. But me, I am from Nigeria. My wife is from Nigeria, and we are based here in Nigeria. Yet, my kids cannot communicate to me in Igbo language. In fact, sometimes when I speak Igbo to them, they hardly understand. I keep on asking myself, what is the matter? What is the issue? If this family that is based abroad, their kids can speak Igbo, what about my own? That we all, both the dad and the mom, everybody is based here in Nigeria, yet we cannot speak Igbo. What is the issue? I think this issue is fundamental. Yes, it starts from our home. Yes, it starts from the home because socialization starts from the home. Then you talk about the schools, the church, and so on and so forth. And you talk about the government because sometimes you notice that if you go to some schools here in Nigeria, most especially the one we call the township schools, the private school, and so on and so forth, you hardly hear our local dialects. In fact, sometimes the teacher or the school authority might even put a policy that you dare not speak your local dialect in the school. You see why our local dialect is doing what? Is dying every blessed day. In fact, it started from the home because of breaching syndrome. You notice that nowadays husband and wife, what they speak is English language to themselves. And if they want to communicate to their kids, they also speak English language. And their local Yoruba language, local Igbo language, local Hausa language is dying every day. So that is why I say it started from the home. Because socialization begins from the home. Now it moves to the school. And most schools' authority don't allow local dialects from schools to churches and other places. That is why our local dialect is dying every blessed day. So we need to do something. And what is that? Every home, every family, every parent must begin to speak their local dialect to their kids. It is very important. Give them names in your local dialect.